Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I did a poll on Instagram, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, here's my username down here. I know I have a long last name, I'm sorry. But anyways, I did a poll and I asked if you guys wanted to learn about macros or the happiness project. And people voted how to be happy 65%, so that's a video that I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing one about macros in a little bit. Okay, so I have broken down how to be happy or how to be happier into 5 scientifically proven facts. And obviously there are many more methods of finding happiness. If you guys would like, I could make this like a series, like the happiness project. I think that would be really cute. Anyways, let's just get into it. Okay, so the first thing that you can do to increase your happiness is to exercise. So finding a type of exercise that you enjoy. And I know you've heard this before, but you should really believe it, because in a study mentioned in The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor, patients with depression were treated with either medicine and exercise, or just exercise. And the results were like very surprising. So in the beginning, most people had around the same amount of improvement, like within the first week or something like that. Okay, then the groups were tested 6 months after they began their treatment. So they assessed the relapse rate in each group, and with just medicine, 38% of people had slipped back into depression. In a combination of medicine and exercise, 31%, so just a little bit below 38%, had slipped back into depression. But with exercise only, 9% slipped back into depression. There has to be something going on there. Like, that's crazy. And obviously, I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying that you should stop taking any medicine that you're taking. You should definitely talk to a doctor about it before you make any drastic decision like that. And these people were regulated in the study by doctors. So why did this happen? So exercise helps your body relax after you're done, increases brain function, is good for mental and physical health, and releases those happy endorphins. So now on to the second thing, which is sleep. So you are less sensitive to negative emotions when you get more sleep. This kind of makes sense. Like, think about like actual morning people. They're like, hi, good morning, what are you, you know? Like, you're like, okay, I just woke up, take a second. You know, but those morning people probably went to bed early and got a lot of sleep. Obviously not all morning people get a lot of sleep, but just as my little generalization right now, just work with me. Okay, so yeah, morning people seem annoyingly happy sometimes, but maybe it's because they get a lot of sleep. So let me know if you guys would like to know more about REM cycles and more in depth about sleep, but I'm just gonna say that sleeping more makes you less sensitive to negative emotion and helps your metabolism perform better, which can also increase your mood. It's kind of complicated, but I could do a simple video about it if you guys would like. Okay. Number 3 is to spend more time with friends and family in person. So humans have this need for connection with other humans, and think about when you're with people who you love. There's laughing, there's love, and there's less loneliness. Obviously all of those things will increase your mood when you're with them and when you have to part with them. When I was researching this, I read, do you realize that everyone you know will die? And that like really like affected me, because think about even like strangers like in the supermarket, like I don't know, like smile at them, like they're not forever, and like just be with the people who you love and who love you as much as you can, and make sure to hug people and just really appreciate them. And I think that will increase happiness and also decrease regret if something happens to them. Okay, so number 4 is go outside for at least 20 minutes if the weather allows. The American Meteorological Society published in 2011, and they found that happiness is maximized at 57 degrees or 13.9 degrees Celsius. That's just kind of a fun fact that I found. So getting outside truly is proven to make you happier. Just like taking in the fresh air and seeing the natural world. And I don't want to go too much far into it, but I'm gonna have all of my sources linked down below. And the 5th one is to practice gratitude. So the Journal of Happiness published a study that provided that letters of gratitude increases happiness. Okay, so these people divided a group to not write letters and a group to write letters. They randomly assigned, I hope. The people who wrote gratitude letters were happier in the end. I think that it was over a 3-week period. They were supposed to write 3 letters. So pretty much writing a letter of gratitude and mailing it to someone or giving it to someone, you actually benefit from it, I think, because you're helping others. And there is a science behind behind it. You can read it if you want to, but it's just awesome that that was the result. So now what? Now what do? I just told you what can make you happy. How is this even relevant now? No, okay. So I actually have searched this video before, how to be happy in a bad time, and it just all seems so cliche. I was like, where's the facts behind that? What am I supposed to do now? Okay, I'll go fly to Africa and help someone and leave school, but I can't do that, so what am I supposed to do? You know, like, I just felt like these videos were so dumb, and that's kind of why I wanted to make one, because I wanted to make one that wasn't dumb. Based on these 5 strategies to happiness, I have created a picture that you can screenshot, and it's going to put all of these practices into place in one day. So you can choose your happiness day. I would recommend doing it on a weekend or sometime that you have extra time, but it's totally doable on a weekday. So let me just go through it really quickly. Okay, so the night before your happiness day, you should go to sleep 1 hour earlier than your normal time. Just trust me on this and see if you feel a difference in the day. If you don't have to do it again. Morning of, either do 20 minutes of a high intensity workout or 40 minutes of a low intensity workout. And then the day of, give a stranger a compliment, text or call a loved one that you haven't talked to in the past week or month. You can catch up and or say something meaningful. Help someone for 2 hours this week, so that's not necessarily in your happiness day. And just a fun fact, if you did that every week of the year, you would help someone for 100 hours, and I just thought that that was cool. Okay, so go outside for at least 20 minutes if the weather allows, and write a handwritten note or letter of gratitude to someone and mail or give it to them on your happiness day. It could even be like, thank you for all you do, mom, and like you put a sticky note on her desk or something like that. Or it can be as long as a whole page to someone who's really helped you through something, and you can mail it to them if they're far away or hand it to them. And the night of, kind of reflect on the day. Compare it to the day before your happiness day. Was your happiness day happier than the day before? And how do you want tomorrow to be? So I feel like I kind of simplified how to be happy into this screenshot, and I hope that people can use that. I also want to do a video on happiness through nutrition, because there is a link between your like gut and your mind and your mood and all of the stuff that's super crazy and I'm really interested in. And so if you guys want me to do a video on that, I totally will. I could also do one that's more like self-happiness, because this is more about reaching out to others and kind of like connecting with people. So just let me know what you want me to do. You can message me on Instagram, you can comment on this, or you can tell me in person if you go to my school. Yeah, and I hope that this video was actually helpful. Each of the 5 methods are in this screenshot somehow. And so yeah, I know it seems really like cliche, some of these things, but just try it, okay? Just try it. And then if you think it's cliche, that's totally fine. You can even tell me that you think it's cliche, but I have found that these methods do help me and do make me happier. This is why I wanted to share it. And please plan your happiness day. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Again, please leave me any recommendations or further videos on this How to Be Happy project. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe down below and tick that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.